Thanks.
Hey guys, Katie. I feel like you should just do this one because I feel like this was your episode, honey.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nia stands, how are we feeling? Oh my gosh. Guys, how are we doing tonight? Like, I'm doing great, thanks. Oh my gosh.
Honey, this was your week.
Woo! Baby, we got some content. Love to see it. You love to see it.
Obsessed.
Not even just Nia, but Brainiac content, which I've been craving, honestly.
100%. We were saying this last week. We're like, we missed the Brainiac content, and then bam, first thing I'm like, hey.
You love to see it. He is so he's just green now. And like, okay, like, ooh.
Yeah. You see him in his open shirt, sir.
Did I see it? Oh my gosh. Are you joking? That spectacular, truly. Like, wow, Jessie. Okay. I'm just gonna also, when Nia like did her little like transformation, and they were just like in that room with the crystal thing, the totem. Oh my gosh. Just Nicole, you know, like, ooh. Oh my gosh. Like, she just looked so good. I'm fine, by the way. So yeah, well, we're gonna talk about Nia this episode. Some other things.
Episode 16. This was Katie's week, honey. Katie was winning this week, as she deserves. It's been a while for her.
Oh my gosh, I was thriving. Absolutely thriving. Please.
You're right, as you should. It's been long overdue for you, honey, I feel.
Gosh. Nia, it's been a minute. She was away. She was in Parthis or whatever, looking for the totem. And I was a little confused at first. Like, why is she still looking for the totem?
Yeah.
But then we answered it. It's fine. We got an answer. So it's chill. But like, oh my gosh. First of all, Maeve ran away. Maeve said, I actually don't want to associate with anyone ever again.
Literally, she stole the books. She stole everything.
Changed her name. Like,
everything. Like, this bitch ran. She's like, peace out. Like, bye.
Yeah.
Like, honey, this is not the vibe for you. Like, what are you doing?
No.
Like, seriously.
May I just say a coward move? Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
But okay, yes. So obviously Nia gets her little dream to go to this college situation. Figure it out. Now, we knew Maeve was coming, and I was like, oh, that's gotta be Maeve, right? Like, tell me it's Maeve. Like, please. Yeah. Opens the door. It's Maeve. Wow.
Shock.
Oh, but like, I was shook though. Like, that was a moment. Ooh. So many, sorry, wow. Let me calm down a bit. Hi, like, wow. That was a moment for me. Like, oh, the emotions that, like, oh, the unfinished business that was there. Oh man, I just knew that Nia was gonna rip her a new one this episode, and she did. Oh,
I know. I was waiting for it. I was like, honey, like, now's your time. Like, when she's like, I want to apologize. You know, I want to, you know, what I said last time. And she's like, don't. I'm like, oh, honey. Oh, they're still like, oh. And I'm like, I was waiting for it to go off, and it wouldn't happen. I'm like, just yell at her, and then it happens. I'm like, oh.
I know.
She deserves.
If Nia kept holding off on that thing, oh girl, like, hold on. I know we have some stuff to do, but like, oh, she just kept trying to truck it along, and that's not healthy.
But Maeve kept pushing it too. She's like, oh, you haven't read the books? Like, you haven't done this? Yeah. I'm like, bitch, you ran away with the books. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right?
I'm like, what do you mean?
Oh my gosh. How is she supposed to get the material if you literally stole it and ran away?
No, literally, she had the necklace that could actually have helped her. Like, she had that necklace. Like, she had all these things. And I was like, Nia could have literally used this for like the last 2 years, like no joke. Like, where the fuck were you? And she's like, oh, you didn't read the books. And I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, I want to slap her, man. I'm like, no. Like, why are you saying this to me? I was like, that's so rude.
I know. Well, like, so Maeve is like, whatever the heck she's doing right now. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. She's like in this building. And Nia obviously needs her help to try and figure out how to get to the dream totem. Because Maeve like knows stuff sometimes about dream things. Okay, so we have to figure it out with her. But like the moment, I know we hated her in this moment still, but like when the papers dropped and it said like all the dreamer stuff was on there.
I know. I was like, we knew that she was, you know, it was nice to like she obviously still cares about her sister, like, obviously, but like she has a hard way of showing it, you know. But like the papers dropped, and I was like, okay,
she's
like,
bitter. She's just so bitter.
She's bitter, and like I can understand that to an extent, but also like, honey, like it's been 2 years, like let it go.
Yeah,
like you could be helping your sister work through her powers, and like, you know, but no, she ran away. She's like, no, like you had 2 years, honey. You had 2 years. Like, what the fuck?
I know. And even still, when they got there, like, how about a thank you, Nia, for bringing me to the dream world? Did we think of that? No. Oh, wow. Like, wow, Facts. You finally get to see your dream. Isn't that no. Wouldn't it kill you to crack open a book sometime? Shut up. Like, what are you? Oh my God.
I literally was like, well, you stole the books and you wouldn't give them to her. Like, you didn't, there was no contact, whatever.
Oh, literally.
So, like,
gosh,
but she even ditched the whole family. Because I think Nia said that her dad was like on Nia's side the whole time, and like she literally just ditched the whole family. And I'm like, all right, like fair enough. Like, okay, honey, stressed.
Okay, but like Nia's dad though,
King icon.
Wow, yeah. Oh, I support him.
I would like to see Nia's dad again. Anyways.
Yeah, that would have been fun. But we end up taking Maeve to Dreamworld. She has this tapestry thing, and it has like stuff on it that only she knows how to do because she read her books and whatever. Like, I don't care. So Nia takes her to the dream world. And spoiler alert, Nixley, first of all, hold on. The Dream Institute? Huh? Since when? Did we have a national? She's at the Dream Institute, of course.
Sometimes like the show just like names stuff so obviously. I'm like, honey, like they stopped trying, I think, at this point.
Yeah, they're like, they'll get it, whatever, you know what, fine, we got other stuff to do. So like, I guess we have that, and that's how Nixley is able to get into the dream world. So we're basically racing, as we are, and we find like this after we go through the tree, you know, as we do, there's just like this giant forest of like torch looking, like, I don't even know, what did they call them? They look like statues or something. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, it's like a
sculpture,
like cones or something. Like cones, like those tents. Those tent things. There's like a circus tent, kind of, like not in circus, but like pet clown.
Whatever.
No, but like, you know, tents, kind of like crystal tents. I don't know, whatever the fuck they're called.
Some mystical shaped light situation. Okay, and we're trying to. There's a million of them, and we're like, how are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do it? Oh! Nia said, I could fly now, I guess. Like, oh my gosh, I'm tired of her. I am real tired of her and her.
She really went like, yeah, I got this, and I'm like,
and you know what, Nicole? I hate Nicole because she really did some like. Like, she was feeling it.
That was, you know what? That was some Sailor Moon shit. That was some Sailor Moon, like magical. And you, as like I said before, the transformation into like Dreamer.
Her fingers. Like, she got some real fancy fingers doing this.
Yeah, you may as well just like say like Nia power, like dream power or something to transform. Like, my girl has her own transformation sequence as she should.
Yes.
So I was like,
it's so good.
Literally, I was like, what's going on? Like, oh hey, like love the show. I was
looking at some reactions obviously, hi, wow, to this episode. And I noticed like a couple of people saying this too and like totally agree. Like Nia's spiral theme is so pretty. Like it's so nice.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh,
everything has these beautiful little like just it's wonderful. Even like the shield when she's protecting Maeve pretty much and herself against Nixley, and then spoiler alert, Maeve gives her necklace thing and like it has the gold streaks in it as it's going. Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Oh,
wow.
That scene, like after, so like obviously when we got into when they got into the tent, Maeve was like, "I'm gonna take the crystal, the dream." I'm like,
girl,
are you?
Get
I was like,
the heck over it. Oh my god.
At the time, I was like, "You have failed. You are not worth the next name." Like,
yes, I love that. They were like, "You betrayed your sister." I was like,
I love that period. Like, tell her the
point.
fuck
Yes.
off.
Oh my gosh. Like he said that. Okay, like dang. Like Maeve. Like let's think for hold on. So she thought that like she was just gonna run over there real quick, steal the totem in front of Dreamer, and then just leave. What did she think? She was gonna be able to react fast enough to just like take it somehow without Nia going after her. And then like do the whole wish bit where she wishes she's Dreamer and have it switch and then run away. Like, please.
Like that was some red flags going on. I was like, no. Like I was willing to give Maeve like, you know, a chance to apologize. Obviously, like, you know, make up her wrongs, blah blah blah. Yeah, and I was like, and she started to at the beginning, and then like when she went to steal the totem, I'm like, bitch, what the hell? Have we learned nothing?
Then she just doubled down. She was like, you know what? I hate you, actually. I'm gonna be the Dreamer. Like, you don't deserve it. Blah, 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 blah.
Like, and then Neil went the fuck off as she should. I was
oh
like,
my gosh.
You know what line it was? It was, first of all, Nicole's acting in that scene. Holy crap.
Yes. It was so
like,
good.
Oh my god. I love when the characters get to like really just express like their anger or whatever they're feeling, because we know the actresses can do it. Like, we're not shocked. Like, we know they're talented. Like, just like you get to see it and you're like, crap, like this is why they're so good. But like it was the line when she says, "I don't pity you." I'm like,
yes,
I felt that in my soul.
When she said that, like my jaw like dropped almost. I was like, oh, she's gonna absolutely demolish her. And like, did she? Oh my gosh.
Trying to watch that line, give it to her.
And also the line where she was like, you don't think I'm the Dreamer? You don't think I'm a real woman? Well, I don't care. And I was just like,
literal. I'm like, you know, this has been building up for like 2 years, because like, you know, and it's
it was so good. It was
and then she questions like, who are you? Like, she questioned her.
Yes.
Was that what she said? What did she say? She's like, I know who I am. Well, who are you? I'm like, she went there. She really was dragged her for filth. She dragged her across.
Dragged her, literally. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And like literally, they very rarely, I feel like, get to express their anger very much on this show. Nicole especially. I feel like when was the last time I saw Nia like this angry?
Yeah, literally.
I don't know, but like, oh my gosh, she just destroyed her, and it was beautiful, and it was so good from Nicole. And oh my gosh, I love her. I love it. Ooh. Anyway, it was phenomenal. It was very good stuff.
Amazing.
And then
she's an icon. She carried the show. She carried this episode. Like, she carried.
She's the moment.
She is best part of the episode. Literally, 100%.
Oh yes. Even also, I'm gonna be a little shallow for a second. The part where Maeve starts going off on her and it keeps cutting to Nia's like oh my gosh, like you're not saying this right now.
Yeah.
So hot. Like
yeah, girl, simping.
It was so sexy of her. Let me just standing there staring at her. It was so sexy of her. Like, I'm just wow.
Well, let's go.
It was so good. Anyway, so Nixley was following them because of course she did. And she has these glovey things, and also like a robot self. You know,
Yeah.
there's just
So was that actually okay? So I had a question. So was that so the suit that she puts on that Lex gave her? It
yes.
was like her own voice, or was it like Lex using her voice?
That's a good question.
Because I
think
was
it's
like,
her.
it seemed like it was. And why did okay? So what? How come? Because if that they need the thing need the dream totem to realize Lex back into like why? Like I have questions.
Maybe the thing like I think I had some like why was the glovey thing? Like did he make like artificial intelligence that was so good that it was able to like because I'm pretty positive it was Nixley. Because didn't we have a bit at the beginning where she like said something to Nixley and she's like, "How do I know? Like, it's you or whatever." Didn't she like say something like, "Only you would know that" or something like, or only we would know that? Like, you didn't tell anybody.
Yes, I mean, she's like, "I'm you," or like she said something like that, or like. So maybe it reads her mind or something, and like, I don't know. Maybe
it like
when it
takes her. I don't know. Like, I feel like it was almost able to trick the totem, or like, I don't. It
maybe
had to be something very gray area that it was able to work. But like, will we get an explanation?
probably not, because it did use
Probably
dream
not.
power. It used dream powers, right? I think when she was fighting Nia,
Well,
or was that her own power? Like, I don't know. Or maybe it was her own magical power.
well, I know she was able to get into the dream world through that machine. I don't think
Yeah.
she had the dream power yet until she was like attacking Nia. I think.
Yeah, because she was holding the dream totem at the
it.
time. Yeah, she
Yeah.
grabbed it. Yeah. And there was a line that someone said, I can't remember who it was, and it's like if Nixley, gets the totem, she'll be unstoppable or something.
Yeah.
So and then Nicole tweeted something about I think when they found about that line on set, Katie McGraw was like, "Does that mean Dream is unstoppable or something?" With her dream powers, I'm like, that's so true.
Say it
Like,
again.
like
Say it again.
Katie McGraw Queen, literally, my literal wife. Like,
oh my gosh, she's not wrong. I don't think she's ever been wrong in her entire life.
Nia's power, like seeing it, like she's so powerful. Like it's actually ridiculous when you really think about it. So like 100% she's unstoppable.
She can do so much too. Like,
oh yeah,
now she can fly. Okay, like I was like, wow, like she's going kind of crazy, and now she can just fly. Like what? Like what else? It's almost like okay, people are gonna drag me. They're gonna go, this isn't true. But like, it almost feels like sort of like Green Lantern like energy, like where she can just make things with her little, almost like not completely, but like, what is she gonna do? I don't know. I don't know, but I love it. I don't care, but I love it. It's fine. I am fine. So anyway, Nixley is like going to attack him, and Nia steps in front of Maeve, does her spiral situation.
Even after everything that Maeve said to her, and like they had that argument, she still went and defended Maeve straight up. When Nixley went to attack, she's still like jumped in the wait list.
And that's called selflessness.
Exactly. Maeve could never. She could never. Maeve could never. Maeve, take a look. Take a look, honey.
Yeah. No, literally. So, and then Nia does like I think she said like that, like, what did she say? She was like, this is for like betraying me or whatever the heck, tricking me, whatever. And this is for hurting my friends. And it was just woo. It was wow. And then we got the gold because Maeve gave her the dang necklace that was sparkling, whatever, glowing. And it was so good. We did a blast, but Nixley still got away with the totem, which was a bummer.
I know.
I don't know what we're gonna do at this point, because apparently it was that powerful, which is troublesome. But then we get out of the dream world. Maeve finally actually apologizes.
Yeah, finally. Because you know what, she was like, it was after she saw how like she realized like, okay, Dreamer, like you are Dreamer, like she saw it with her own eyes, but like if that never happened, she might have been a bit still bitter, you know. She's like, I could never be that selfless or whatever she said. I was like, that's right. Like, take a seat, honey. Take a fucking seat. Oh, bitch. Sorry.
No, oh my gosh, just we're feeling it high. Like, wow. No, I liked what she said. I mean, well, I don't agree, but like I thought it was quite thorough. It wasn't just like, I'm sorry, like you're the dreamer, I guess.
It was like kind of sincere, but I still was like, okay, but you betrayed me again in this episode. So I was like, like I want to give it
you could tell, I'm sure like forever she will be bitter, probably, and jealous in some way that she didn't get it, because that's like what she wanted for so long. But like I think now she at least has some like a respect for Nia as dreamer, at least.
Because maybe she thought that Nia could never handle it, and like, because she never did the training properly, or because Maeve was one who studied and whatever. She's like, you know, Nia could never do that. I was born for this, blah blah blah. And then she saw Nia in action finally, because she never actually was there for the last 2 years, and she was like, oh shit, like, all right, like maybe I'm wrong, you know?
Maybe you're doing it to him. Oh, okay. Like, dang. But like she did, I don't know. She did like see her in the news, obviously, but I guess she needed a personal experience, whatever. I don't care. She did ask for forgiveness, and Nia said no.
I know. I was actually low-key. I was like, oh damn. Like, I forget it.
Yeah, 100%. Me too. I did not expect her to say no.
I was like, but it was a lot. I was very hurtful for her. Like, she's like, oh, and then she betrayed her again in the same day. Like, of course, like, she's like, what the fuck? Like, are you kidding? But like, I'm glad she said at the end, you know, I'm willing to give you a second chance. Like, she didn't forgive her for what she did, but they're gonna kind of start on a fresh, clean slate kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which I think is
try and work it out.
Is nice. Because I feel like that was like, you know, the old Nia and Maeve. Now we're gonna do the new Nia and Maeve, you know, with growth and stuff, and we're gonna, you know, respect each other. But she's gonna respect Nia, you know. But yeah, I was really shocked because she said no. She's like, I don't forgive you. I'm like, oh damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, so what? I'm like, oh shit. Like, I understand why. But I understand why. Like, it makes sense, obviously. But yeah.
I was just surprised because I don't know. I just expected her to be like, I expected them to end this on like, yeah, we'll work it out, like closure. But she said no, and I was like, are we just not? We're just not gonna? Like, oh my god.
And then she said the second chance. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
she said no, but and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh girl, we need to bring Maeve back for the finale, like closure, plenty closure.
Oh my gosh. And then Maeve ended up giving her necklace.
Finally.
Which is nice. Give her a little boost. Yeah, no, literally.
Yeah, literally.
She's like, yeah, it's mine. Thanks. Like, gosh,
it's like, it belongs to her, fucking idiot.
The Maeve hate squad. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. God.
Like, really, I think, she feels guilty. You're like, okay. But I was still just like, girl, you had all this whole time and not helping her. Like, she was looking at the article. She was checking up on her this whole time. And she never thought to, like, ring her and be like, hey, I got stuff to help you. It's a little bitter still with that. But, like.
Yeah. You know. Oh, yeah.
I just feel so poor Nia, you know.
Oh yeah. But they hugged it out at the end, where Nia was like, you should call dad, like he misses you or whatever. I was like, okay, like it's cute. And then Nia ended up going back home to Brainy, and they had like a
Brainy and Nia. Brainy is so okay. I don't think, did we talk about him with the open show? We probably can't remember.
Oh yeah.
But like
oh my gosh.
For some reason I really vibe with, like, you know how he's got the green skin, but like in the plain clothes, in the casual clothes though. You always see him in like the Brainiac outfit, like the suit, but like in his normal clothes, I'm just like, sir.
He wears so many cute like button-ups. Like, I love it.
He had the open shirt, sir. They chose vibe Jesse.
Do it again.
He's like leaning back, like children. It's like, sir, that's illegal. Like, I am a
gay.
Like, sir, I'm feeling. You can't do that to me. Like, what's happening? Like, me, how did you not jump his bones at this point? Literally, I don't know if it's his personality, it's the way he's looking. I don't know. The open shirt, did it for me. I'm like, sir,
no.
That
even
is
and apparently
illegal.
He's a good cook too. Wow,
that's even hotter.
He had these green pancakes, and I was like, okay, King. Like, I don't know about this. But then Nia was like, you should keep the green. It makes you a better cook. And he was just like,
I'm like, hey. And then the hug at the end, I would like to kiss. That's me personally.
I know.
But like the hug though was at the end was so cute. I was like, this is very nice.
Nia had a long day. Okay, like
She really did, you know.
She did her darndest. She did it to him, but it's fine. So that was the big Nia situation.
That was the best part of the episode. Now for the other part. How are we feeling about Kara quitting? How thoughts? Thoughts?
My thoughts are I hate it. I don't like it. I don't listen. I don't totally hate it just because I feel like she's gonna end up working there by the end of the show. Like again, like either Andrea's gonna like ask her to come back or she's gonna try and come back anyway. But if she's just done, that's not it for me. Like I just feel like she's not done. I don't know. It is pretty close to the end. I don't know, but like come on, we can't just. What do you mean? Like I know there was a lot of complaining about like how everybody else can have like 2 different lives and like all this. Okay, like yes. I don't know. I didn't hate the idea that like she was overwhelmed and that she was stressed out working on all these things. Because they were both like very big deals in different ways. And I know, I understand people are like, well, Superman can be 8 different things and the Flash can do 8 different things. Like, I know, I didn't mind it. I minded that she quit because I'm like, what the heck, girl? Like, I was saying earlier, I was like, I thought Andrea was going to fire her during this episode at this point.
So this is like, from like Andrea's perspective, like as a boss, like she's been very lenient with Kara. Like when you think about it, from a boss's perspective, normally Kara would have been fired on the spot, not on the spot, but like, you know, but she really just gave her like another chance at the end. Like, I
was very surprised.
I was like,
because Andrea's been annoying as heck this season.
Literally,
so, like, I was surprised that she was doing this so hard.
But yeah, Kara, I'm just like, Kara quit. I don't know.
I don't know.
My manifestations, like my theory is that Kara, as you said, Kara will eventually return. Maybe Andrea will find out the identity. I don't know.
Yeah,
we just need Catco. You know what? If Lena Luthor was still in charge of Catco, this would not be a problem. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
No. But no, I didn't. Whatever. I just feel like it's not over. But for now, I hate it. I
agree.
I just feel bad. I feel bad for Kara. Like, poor baby. Like, she's so stressed out. Like, she worked so hard, just trying to please everybody at the same time. She just doesn't have enough time for everything. Like, she's super busy with Nixley, like every waking moment, essentially at this point. Plus, she has to try and set up this whole giant interview. I did. When she was like waiting to interview the whatever guy, and Alex was like, "We got it. Like, don't worry about it." And she was like, "No, I'm coming." I was just like, "Why? Like, at least let them try first. Like, and if they're struggling, go." Like,
yeah.
You know, like, dang. I was like, oh man, but
I
guess in her eyes, like, Nixley is like the prime, like, you know, what's the priority at this point?
Yeah.
But like Catco is so Kara. And speaking of the finale title,
oh my god,
Kara, I don't know how
I feel attacked. You read the synopsis for both of the episodes, yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
So obviously, dancing wedding confirmed. Love that for us. Go off as it should. I am stressed because it was literally like Kara recruits, you know, old friends to help fight Nixley in one final battle. Plus, there's a wedding, but that's all they gave us, and I'm like,
yeah,
like fuck off. Like there was nothing, which is probably better. I'd rather know nothing than know too much, because then I'd be speculating too much in my head. But like, man, I'm stressed. I don't know, man. But having it called Kara, like it's either going to be something big something big's going to happen for Kara personally. So I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. Like I feel like maybe. So I think there was a theory, and it's like because the episode's titled Kara, like it's going to focus on like Kara giving up the Supergirl, you know, side, and her being Kara. I would hate that because like I want to. Because like once again, every other superhero can have it all. Why can't Kara? And unfortunately,
I know.
Okay, so William pissed me off this week. Like I didn't like him mansplaining pretty much things to her. I'm like,
yeah, that's that's
like the conversation he had with Kara when he's like, you can't have it all, but not at the same time. I thought it was a good conversation. I liked that, but I felt like it could have come from somebody other than William. That's always going to be my issue. I'm like, you could have Alex talk to her, like me personally, Lena, but like Alex, like her sister. Like I feel like out of everybody, it'd be good to have a conversation with, especially when it's like
John,
about John, anybody, Nia, because Nia works at Catco too. Like we would see. I need to see more of that, by the way. There's no Nia at Catco. I want to see that more, please.
I know.
But like,
I don't know if she stepped foot in that building like one time for this season.
No, literally.
Hate it.
She's like not there.
I was hit or miss with the William stuff. Like, there were some good moments. I thought it was really funny when Kara was watching the video at like 10 times. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that. We have been missing that for forever.
I like the little things. I like that stuff. Like it's small things. But you know what,
he did have the thing where he was giving, I guess, the citizens side of like the dome situation, like why like there's kind of a problem. I was like, okay,
we get it, like okay. Like it's just,
like what else were they supposed to do? Like honestly,
I know. Like it's just like I get it, but like also like would you rather have this nightmare monster like destroy the city, like get whatever was going after? Like it was a last minute effort to like do that. So I was like I get it was annoying, but like I think these people are just like over the super friends doing shit. It's like, can you stop? I'm just like, but they're saving you. Like I don't understand. But I get William's side. Like I get it. But like, I don't know. I just feel like you can tell that the writers are giving him these scenes because they had nothing else for him to do in the show. So they're trying to include him, which is fine. But when it comes at the expense of like Alex or Lena or Nia, like the women, I'm just like, okay, what's happening? You know, I don't like it. But that's a personal observation.
I have a feeling you're not alone in that opinion. Well, like I liked like too when they were doing the interview bit and he was like pretending to be the whatever prime minister or whatever. I thought that was funny. Like I did not like, I get it, like he's like knowledgeable in that area or whatever, but it did feel like mansplaining. That was not cute. I don't like that. Don't support
it was a hit and miss. Like some parts I like, some parts I was like, okay. I think people had issue as well when he just walked into the tower and was like, you have to do this. I was like, take a seat. Like, I get your concerns, cool. But like first of all, isn't he the one supposed to be reporting on the Super Friends or whatever? So shouldn't he be making a little announcement? I guess it should come from Supergirl. Like I get it, because she's the voice. She's Supergirl. But like, shouldn't you like, stall the media for now?
Until
a little Supergirl's bit. Like ready to like, because obviously like she's got other shit on her mind. Like I get both sides, but like Nixie's like literally there, like trying to do shit. And it's like fuck, like come on. But like I don't know. That's it. It's really was a hit and miss this week. I was just like, honey.
You
and Andrea, no, why? There is no literal point. Unless Andrea is a crier, God bless, I'll stand. But other than that, shit pisses me off.
Yeah. God,
I'm just like, why?
I don't know. Like this week, for some reason, the majority of it, I was like, oh wow. Like, okay, thanks, Andrea. Like, wow. Like in the beginning where Kara was trying to convince her. By the way, I liked this transition where we were like Supergirl and then it very quickly cut to Kara and Catco like trying to explain why she should have this interview thing. Thought that was cool. And it looked like Andrea was gonna be like, absolutely not. And then she was like, yeah, I'll set up the whole thing. It'll be ready tomorrow or whatever. I was just like, oh, okay. And then she set up another interview and I was like, wow, I thought she was gonna fire. When she missed the interview, I was like, she's fired. That's it. Like, no, game over.
Yeah, I was surprised she lasted that long, to be honest. So surprised she lasted that long.
And you know what? Andrea really, she was like, you leave for weeks at a time and show up with nothing. And I don't say anything. And I was just like, I mean, you said a little something at the beginning, but okay.
Like
Yeah.
I was like, oh, like she's not wrong. Like from a boss's perspective, like we know why, but from a boss's perspective,
Yeah.
it looks pretty shit. Especially when you're
Mhm.
like, I'm working with Cat Great, and then you have nothing to show for it. It's like
Mhm.
bush. Like it's a loss. Like I get it. Like I
Yeah.
kind of understood Andrea this week. I was like, okay, cool, fair enough.
Yeah.
But like her
But
doing like the ratings, I was like, honey, no.
yeah,
Like I
yeah.
was like, no, honey, what are you doing?
Yeah. But when Kara did quit, Andrea looked quite disappointed to me. So maybe she'll try to convince her to come back or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the
She
finale
really
bit, I feel like, yeah, it's gonna be a bit of like Kara deciding that journalism, like she's gonna kind of do a switcheroo where she's gonna go back to like Catco, hang up the cape, and then maybe the rest of the super friends will work on it and she'll be like at Catco, and like I just don't want to see Kara hang up the cape. I just don't.
the only solution would be if Kara tells Andrea that she's Supergirl. And then obviously
Yeah.
Andrea will understand. She'll be like,
Or
fair
do you
enough.
think she's gonna reveal her identity?
Oh, see, I wouldn't dislike that. I think I would. I mean, we saw how well it worked in the 100th episode. I was like, okay.
Oh yeah.
But then again, Kara's identity, it puts everyone else at risk, I guess. And now that Esme's in the picture, like we don't want to hurt Esme.
That's true.
Speaking of Esme, her little drawings. Oh my god!
Oh,
don't touch me! Don't touch me!
gosh.
It was the cutest.
It was, oh my gosh, so precious. Oh my gosh, they're all so cute, and they're like, oh, Kara's like, my niece is such a good artist or whatever, and I was like, and then John was like, I think you mean my granddaughter.
I was like, stop, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to being fed. I was like, honey, stop it.
I know.
It's so nice to good. Like, I'm glad Danson's thriving. I really do. I really am so happy that Danson.
Absolutely.
Like, 100%. If it's one thing I'm loving about season 6, it's the Danson development. I'm obsessed. Like, that should have been engaged last season, in my opinion. But
and now, what is it? Next episode?
The next one, girl, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna pass the fuck out. Understand? I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna cry. It's gonna be great. I'm leaving. Like,
oh my god! Did you see the promo pictures?
Of course, I saw that. Of course. Ozzy put tweet. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, she did.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, I was like, oh dang, like wow, they really just showed the whole kneeling bit right there. I was like, okay, well, surprise, I guess. Whatever. I don't care. We knew it was coming. Whatever. Like, it's fine.
It's fine. As long as I don't spoil when the promo pics for the finale come out. I do not want any dance and wedding photos because I want to see it. But on screen, like I don't want to spoil the dresses or whoever wears what.
Yeah, if they show up, I'm not clicking them. I'm not clicking them.
I want to see nothing. If I see anything white, like the dress, I'm like, no, I'm
scrolling.
not looking.
I'm scrolling.
I want to be surprised, you know. I'm telling you, Esme is going to be the flower girl. She's going to throw the flowers.
I know.
Mark my words. I'm going to fucking die.
John is going to walk Alex down the aisle.
I know. James will walk Kelly down the aisle, obviously.
Yep. And then who's going to marry them? Like Brainy?
Oh, actually, maybe Brainy.
Kara.
Brainy or Kara. I think Brainy or Kara.
Yeah.
Imagine, it'd be Brainy or Kara, I feel.
I'm just...
Okay. Oh, but hold on. So the maid of honor would be Kara, right? For Alex. Yeah. Kelly's one would be... I want to say Nia and Lena. I want to say Nia and Lena because, like... I mean, I want to, but, like... Because, like, you know, there is a friendship there. We just don't see it on screen.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
I'm just saying we should have brought Odette back so we could have Sam.
Oh my god! Imagine if she's like a surprise appearance. Like, imagine.
I would pee. I know. I think they didn't ask.
They should really.
That was like they didn't ask.
You know what? Seeing it's Alex's wedding, they really should bring Sam back because like they were really close. Like for friend wise, like I think it'd be cool. But maybe I think she's busy filming Walker or whatever show she's on. But she's in Vancouver though. Like she's in the vicinity.
I was just gonna say that's in Vancouver.
Bring her over. Don't be shy. Like if they.
I know, but I feel like I heard Odette say they didn't ask her. I was just like,
if that is true, but why? Ask the Queen, I'll be so offended on her behalf.
Even like you know what I think would be interesting? It'd be kind of an interesting situation, but like if Maggie came to the wedding.
Oh, they wouldn't do that. No way. Imagine though.
I know, but like,
no, that wouldn't.
What if there was like this development of like, I'm happy for you, like, ooh, like didn't work for us, but congratulations, ooh, and like whatever.
I would piss myself. I would
I
literally
know.
piss myself.
No, no. Oh my gosh, like, oh, just power. Anyway,
I'm telling you, when Alex and Kelly do their vows, I'm gonna be crying on stage. I'm gonna be full sobbing. It's gonna be great.
My god!
But if they do their vows and there is a Cara Lena look, I'll fucking die, John Stanley. I will die. If they share a look while they're doing them, I'm gonna combust.
Oh my gosh!
I'm just warning you now. Like I could just.
Wait. So hold on. Cara did talk about a slow burn, correct? I mean, Melissa.
She did, right? Like she did.
I swear she did.
I think I saw this. Shall I look it up right now?
Yeah.
Just because like I'll be on.
I swear she talked about this. I'm like, what else could it possibly be? She said no to William. There has been no romantic anything involving William at all since then, up to this point.
But no, okay, I found an article. Okay. Sorry.
Why you just
wait? There's
the clownery? What? Please.
There's literally 2 articles, and I typed in Melissa Benoist slow burn in Google, and 2 articles come up. One says Benoist says to expect a slow burn romance in season 6, and then one says Supergirl star teases Cara and William slow burn romance in season 6, and I'm like, I'm gonna click the first one. I'm slow burn way. Like fucking he's dating the dentist lady, whatever she is.
What the heck? Let's go.
Queen icon. What's her name? Maria. I don't know. Queen. Whoever she is. Queen.
Yeah. Thank you.
See, it's this article's stupid because it says over the course of the season, Cara and William warmed to each other after a friction-filled start. But Supergirl lead Melissa Benoist told TV Line that their attraction will unwind more in season 6, which okay.
Well, yeah, unwind.
Well, it unwinded to
done.
0. It's done, yeah. What's really fun on TV is watching slow burns with romance. So I think people can expect that, she said. But I'm not seeing that yet. No. Unless Supercorp is Endgame, then yes, I'm seeing it. But other than that, obviously it's not dancing because they're already together. And the Brainy is already together. So like, what if you're gonna say slow burn to me? What the fuck else?
That was a very interesting choice of words there, Melissa.
Like, what would you say that, Melissa, honey?
Put the clown noses on, please. Listen, guys. There's been a lot of moments.
And if they mean slow burn, as in Cara and Monel, when he returns, if they mean that,
what is slow burn about that though? Like he's been gone for years. Like there's been nothing.
I think wrote the finale. So like, what am I expecting? I'm like expecting to get attacked. I don't know. You know, my one Supercorp crumb was when Lena was like, "You did it!" When like she saved everybody, like in the thing. And she walks up, she's like, "You did," like so happy. I'm like, please. Also, Lena in the dark lipstick with her outfit, we were robbed. So apparently there's like people theorizing it was like her full outfit. It was like whatever she was wearing, and it was like a slit in like the leg or something, like some skirt, but it was like, and we did not get to see the full like view of Lena's outfit, which is homophobic, by the way. Like, you're not gonna you have Lena in this outfit and not show the entire thing, like, sorry. Like, I think Man wrote the episode, that's why. But like, that's like the name. But
man, I didn't know about that. Nuts. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I was like, okay. And then the end, Lex came back, and you know how I'm like, oh yeah, having no Lex for a long time, I kind of missed him. But then as soon as he came on screen for like 0.2 seconds, I'm like, I hate him. Get rid of him. Yeah. I don't want to. I'm triggered. I'm like, nah, I can't.
As soon as I saw his face, I was like, ooh, this is exciting, and it panned up, and I was like, like no.
So like, nah, take it back. I don't want it. I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Like, no, I immediately became tired. I immediately became tired. Like, no.
Like John King, but I was like, I can't. Look, if he ends up if Lex takes away more screen time from the women, I will be pissed. But if Lex dies, you know what, Lena, let's kill Lex era, let's go. Like, you killed him once, you could do it again. Even Katie was like, when Lena killed him in season 4, she was like, well, he deserved it, as she should, Queen Icon.
Listen,
like,
honestly, like, based on everything he's done in this show, they should kill Lex off at the end of this.
Actually, I don't think I want Lena to kill Lex, because I feel like that would kind of go against the development she's made, because she was like to Brainy. Up the whole thing she said with Brainy when they were having that really good scene. I think it was in episode 2 or 3, I think, of season 6.
Yeah.
Because Brainy was breaking down and she's like, well, we can't stoop to his level, blah, blah, blah. So maybe Nixley, I would love Nixley to betray Lex and kill him instead. I think that'll be hilarious. Because he's always manipulating everybody else. And maybe Nixley's like, maybe he's actually met his match. And Nixley will end up killing him. I would love that. I would love
we talked about it too. We were like, what if Nixley, or what if Lex just like kills Nixley and that's like the end of Nixley, like the episode? But that's what if it's the opposite?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, what if she kills him? I'll be like, I stand. Like, look.
Yeah, that's exciting.
It is what it is. What I am excited for is Lex's reaction to seeing Lena with magic. That's gonna be really. I don't think it's next week, because like Lena's doing some flame thing, I think. Or she was doing something with the spell book, and Lex was
right,
yeah. So I was like, because this is the love totem is next week. So like, am I clowning? Of course I'm clowning, as usual. But like, I mean, I think this episode's written by 2 women, so I'm holding out a bit of hope. But like, also, I don't know.
Is one of them Queller though?
No.
Oh wow.
I think she wrote the episode. She wrote one of the episodes with a Supergirl couch scene this season, I think.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
So I don't know, man, but like, look, I'm not gonna hold out hope, because I feel like I'm just gonna get hurt at the end. I keep saying this, but like,
you gotta hope for the best and expect the worst.
Yeah, I'm expecting
like the bar should be at the ground. You should try and like think positive, but your expectations should be at the floor.
Like, I'm fully expecting Clara and Monel to reunite as lovers. Like, I'm full expecting that, because I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised. Like, knowing Jessica Quella, like, it would not make good. Might not even be her fault.
Like what?
It could be whoever the executive.
He hasn't been here. Like, it was just so weird.
I hope it's just like a call as friends. I really hope Monel, Cara, you and Lena haven't started dating yet. Like, I want him to be the one to say that to her. Like,
that would be
iconic. I'll be like, okay, like, all right, like, come on. I'm just saying. Like, it'd be so funny to me. Like, that Manel was the one who sees it. He'd be like, although I really want Alex to be like, so I haven't, because Alex has walked in on multiple like stairs and stuff. Like, the camera's panned to Alex, and she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, she's like, okay. Anyway, guys.
Like, Alex is gay, and I should be beeping at this point. Hello, Alex Danvers come through. And Kelly also.
And Kelly, just saying, but like, I mean, yeah, Alex would know best.
Like, in my head, because like Kelly and Lena are friends, right? So like, I really want Kelly and Lena to just be out, like having some drinks or whatever. And Kelly mentions telling her saying, so I've been seeing you and Cara been just exchanging looks, or like she brings it up to Lena. Like, I feel like it'd be so cool to have like, but they won't.
Yeah. And Lena would be like, what? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, weird. And then like she just starts thinking about it, and she's like,
like, actually.
Yeah.
And Kelly's like, you literally have no chemistry with any man ever. And that includes my brother.
This is true. Like, dang. Gosh. Also, just want to bring it up. The nightmare guy, the shadowy guy, looks really cool. Like, the effects on it were really cool.
I was actually shocked. I'm like, did they increase their budget low key? I'm like, what's happening? I'm like, this.
Yeah, until it turned invisible, and then we couldn't see it for the rest of the episode. No,
literally.
But it was cool. Oh, yes. Also, the governor or whatever lady was like sending in like what are they called? The oh my gosh, what are they called? The Guard, National Guard or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and like trying to do it herself. Like, girl,
It was that all
why
the
would you
helicopters
think?
were shooting at the things that Lena and Brittany
Yeah.
built, and they were getting ruined. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, are you kidding? Like, I was just like, what the? Oh my god, I can't.
No, not
These
smart.
people are stupid.
No,
You're
literally. Also,
stupid.
like, in what world would you think your little like helicopter pew pews over there are gonna do anything to a literal like stories tall nightmare
Literally.
monster that can turn invisible? Like, guys, did
Like,
you
when have
think?
bullets ever worked
Yeah.
on aliens or like these like? Why do they always resort to bullets? Like, are you kidding? Are you stupid? Please.
But at least the DEO had other things that they tried sometimes.
No, literally
like,
though.
Dang. Like,
I swear.
whatever. It's fine.
Oh,
It's
I hate
fine,
that.
but yes. MVP of this episode.
Oh, Nia, obviously. She was the reason why this episode was so good. Like, I mean, this wasn't my favorite episode in terms of from episode 12 onwards. Like, this was like the weaker episodes, but Nia's story was like a standout, which elevated the episode to like a good one.
Yeah.
So without Nia, this episode would have been Nia Queen.
True. I am very interested to see how like I do like that the finale is I hate it, but I also really like it that it's not predictable right now. Like, we have no clue what
That's actually
what
that's
they're
true.
doing.
I agree. It's like
I'm
we know.
scared.
I feel like we know so much, but we actually don't know anything because like we know the guest stars that are appearing, or well, like there could be more that are keeping under wraps. We don't know.
Yeah.
We know like Win, what's his name? Win, Manel, and James are back. Bless.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually glad they're coming back because like they have been on the show. Like it's nice to have the OGs back. It is,
Yeah.
To have like the final battle when they're all there. I like that. That's like I like that kind of stuff. We know there's a wedding. We know there's a possible funeral, I think. So, but we don't know nothing. Like, we don't really know anything. But I'm scared.
I'm excited though. I do think that's cool though that they were able to.
You know why we're scared? I feel like we're scared because we know the writers might fuck us up at the very last moment, and it'll just be like,
I know.
So that's the only reason why I'm scared. I'm just like, I know the writers. They fucked us up before. I hope they don't, but like, knowing their track record, like, and this is what happens when you keep hiring writers, like new writers who haven't watched the show from the beginning.
Yeah,
and they don't know. Like, that's why any writer who gets, like, this is like me personally, any writer, because I was looking at the writers, like I was doing something, and I was looking up who wrote. So next week's episode was written by I think 2 women, and I was looking up what other episodes they had written. And it was only like season 6, season 5-ish that had done a few episodes. So I was like, okay, interesting. But like, and half of these writers, they haven't been from like the early seasons, like they've been just like recently. So I was like, if you hire new writers, like they should be able to know, like the history of the show, like what's come before, like blah blah blah, like how it's, just which they may have, but like. That's why I think Ozzy's episode really hit differently because she's been on the show for a while.
Too,
and exactly. She cares about the show. She cares about the characters. She knows what each character is about. Like she knows, And I think that's why I loved her episode because it felt different in a good way. I was like, shit, there's so much love in this episode, which isn't evident usually in the other episodes. Yeah. So like, I don't know, man.
A lot of effort went in, and you can.
Oh
tell,
yeah, 100%.
Like it felt different. Yeah. So
like I told you, I don't think I've ever cried in Supergirl except for that episode. That's like full sobbing though. Like I've shared like a tear or two, but like it's actually like kind of start crying. Like that's never happened in Supergirl, and Arcee did that. So power,
queen,
her power.
Ooh, yeah, she deserves.
Yep. Also, so did you watch the next week's promo? Oh, this week's next episode's promo. What's his name is back? What's his name?
Oh
Mercy,
yeah,
what's his name?
Lex's little buddy or whatever.
I was like, what the
not even Lex. It was what's his name? Wasn't that Sam Witwer's guy? Oh no.
Oh, what's his name?
Otis.
Yeah, is it Otis? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, season 5 flashbacks trigger. Well, he was in season 4 too, though, wasn't he? I think.
I think so, yeah. But yeah, he was in
I
season
can't believe
4.
he's still alive, man. The fuck? What would die?
I know. I
think
thought we were
didn't
done with him.
didn't Crisis bring him back to life? I think after Crisis he was actually alive or something.
Oh,
But still,
maybe.
like, oh my god,
Mhm.
Lex is gonna be there right till the finale. I'm fuck. Oh, I
Man. But
really.
like, but here's the thing though, if we don't, yeah, like I feel like somebody's gonna have to kill Lex. Because if we don't kill Lex, he's just gonna break out again. Or like it's just like we need an end to Lex for the finale. Like there needs to be an end. Like that's it. Because like if we just put him in jail again, like you know how many times he's able to break out of prison. Like it's
Can we
it's not gonna
send?
work.
We should send Lex to the Phantom Zone, in my opinion. I think that would be, and Lena should be the one to do it. Lena should put the portal on, put his fucking ass in there with her magic, and push him in. I would love that.
That would be
It'd be
iconic.
like perfect. Could use it to Kara, and now.
But at the same time, I'd be worried, like
he'll come back.
Who's gonna get him out? Like somebody's gonna get him out. But that would be marvelous, though.
Or somebody stabs him. Nixley stabs him, and then they push him into the Phantom, so he dies in the Phantom Zone.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh! Wow! Big brain thinking. I love it. You love to see it. Wow.
Imagine.
Anyway, but I'm very excited. The proposal is next.
Oh, next week's gonna be insane. I'm excited.
Very excited.
Can't wait to get clowns again. I'm gonna get clowns with Supergirl. It's gonna be great.
What? Oh my gosh. I might have to buy a clown nose at this point. No, it's fine. I'm not gonna do that. But like
literally
somebody should. Somebody should do it.
A clown outfit for the finale.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Somebody really should. I swear. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm normal. It's fine. End the episode. Okay, it's fine. We're done here. Let's get out of here. Huh? Oh gosh.
That was our review discussion, thoughts about episode 616, Nightmare in National City. I think that's what it was called. So yeah, it was very Nia slayed, Nia outsold everybody in this episode. Actually, she was her time to shine. Love that for her.
Period.
It was trash. Kind of. Well. But yeah, what did you guys think? Let us know in the comments, and we will be back next week with another discussion about the proposal. Bye guys.